Hello, and welcome to the wild world of Just Cause 4. I'm Chris, the crazy potato farmer, and yes, we are going to be doing some wacky stuff today. First we're going to steal this helicopter just for funsies, and ruin this guy's day. Again, just for fun. Yes, so the plan for today is I've been playing around with the thrusters and like the explosive tethers, so we're definitely going to be able to send some turn normal cars into airplanes or of some sort. So first of all, just going to see if we can lose this guy behind us. Probably won't be able to because they're pretty persistent, but that's okay. I mean, we're just gonna. This is a very lucky break because yeah, the helicopters don't really follow you underground. So if we can just, thread the needle here down this hole, yeah, just like that. Oops, uh-oh. Never mind. We were up to a great start. Okay, anyways. So let me show you what I've been up to. Kind of playing around with the different modifications. Talk about the configuration a little bit. Yes. So I found that you want horizontal direction and orientation towards the other end. Because previously what I've been doing is I've been trying to send the booster kind of into itself, and at the back kind of like a thruster, but I think that's completely wrong. And instead what you want to do, what I found is it's a lot more stable, right? If you use that configuration, then you kind of do a front to back kind of a deal like that, because this is where the thruster actually happens on this end, and it pushes towards the other end. So this is going to create a bunch of forwards thrust, I guess, or boost. So if we give this a shot, and I found you have to put 2 on both sides of the vehicle is usually the most stable. Now this is a very light vehicle in the grand scheme of different vehicles in the game. So this is probably going to not end so well, but here we go. Yeah. But if you can somehow kind of stabilize the vehicle a little bit when you do that, it usually works pretty well. So that may have been a little bit too aggressive for that kind of a vehicle, but usually if you attach some balloons kind of in the middle, I like to do one in each corner, but I have the really powerful balloons on right now, so yeah, but if you do this, you might be able to stabilize yourself. There you go. Then the trick is just kind of like stabilizing the thumbsticks, or using the controller to kind of thrust. Oh, shoot, controller disconnected. Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, yes. Now this doesn't work so well because this car was not designed for this kind of a use, but we'll abandon it. But yes, the goal of today, and why is this important, basically? Um, well, when you're in a tank and you're up in the air, the enemies are not able to find you, even though a tank suspended in the air is pretty obvious. They assume that when you're in a tank, you're pretty much just staying on the ground. So this kind of lets us have a tank and then sneak away from the enemy. Uh, yeah. So the objective of today is to use that idea to steal tanks from the enemy. I've practiced a little bit on the smaller tanks, but I haven't been able to successfully pull it off on a bigger tank. But yeah, just to kind of show off what's going on here, let me call in a quick favor from our airlifting friend. What do we have here? Oh, that's the wrong view. Okay, there we go. Combat, I think it should be. Yeah, this is the one I've been really practicing with, or playing around with mostly. Whee! Waiting for my tank. There we go. Okay, so to do this, I just kind of want to put 2 thrusters there. Now, what worries me about the bigger tanks is that we need all 10 balloons to get this thing into like a stable position. And welcome, Avari. Congratulations for snagging first. Just about to turn this tank into a fighter aircraft. Yeah, just taking my time to make sure I put all the balloons in properly. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 balloon thrusters on the side and a bunch of balloons, which is really how this works much better. So we take off now, and then now we activate the boosters. Yeah, we have a lot of control, so we can actually turn, and usually takes a few minutes, but we rehit the thruster. Now I think that if you actually turn, you kind of have to wait for the boosters to kind of deactivate and then trigger them again, and then that hits you in the right direction, but you can kind of use the flames. Oh, you're in ads. Oh no. Okay, that's too bad. But yeah, we have a very stable tank. And you can kind of use the flames of the boosters to figure out kind of your relative motion. So right now, we're just trying to get over there to that sphere so we can swoop in and destroy it, and then swoop out before anybody notices. And yes, that is a friendly base, but that's okay. Why are we doing it? Just because. We might be a little bit low there, but yes. So yeah, we have a nice, gentle... Yeah, there we go. It does take a little while to kind of get it to go in the direction you want it to. I think the balloons might be getting in the way as well. Yeah, now we can go in for the kill. We're still out of range. Okay, there we go. Oh, uh-oh, coming in hot. Coming in hot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was bad. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's not like perfect. There, now we can kind of, I think there's actually enemies that hang out here, so we can kind of go in and nuke them. Take out the bridge. There we go. Take that, civilian infrastructure. You're in a pretty good position to actually like engage fighter jet, which is really funny. Imagine piloting a fighter jet. And hello, Kelsba, welcome. Thank you for the consume water. Yeah, imagine being a fighter jet pilot who gets shot down by a tank in the sky. It would be embarrassing. Anyways, love the paint job. Yes. Yeah, we didn't steal this one, but I think this is where we started. Somehow did a big circle. No, I think this is a different base. Never mind. But yeah, when you're basically when you're recreating up, but in a tank, the enemies seem to think that don't seem to look in the sky. Be sure to check my Discord messages later. I will. Yes, sorry. Discord messages have been acting up weirdly, so I will check that. The notifications don't always send, so I will definitely check that. And I've been having problems with that lately, so I don't know what's going on. It's a problem on my end or whatnot, but yeah. But just want to make sure I saw it. Okay, sounds good. I will definitely check then. So glad you checked. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the bit unreliable there. But yeah, I think I've sufficiently shown off what the kind of main quest for today is going to be. Of course, we're going to get into our bunch of side quests, but no one suspects the sky tank. Exactly. Yeah. And before you came here today, would you have expected a sky tank to swoop in and destroy your base and then swoop out? I don't think so. That's why it's the perfect weapon. Let's see if we can actually like land this here. That's not bad. Whoops. Oh, sorry, civilians. You know, it's on fire, but we landed. So I call that a win. And definitely not a matter of, moving the goalposts because I'm in charge of the stream. Okay, let's get out of here before people ask questions. All right. So yes, that's how we can turn any vehicle into a sky vehicle. So, the obvious next step is to use a boat. But we're not going to do the obvious thing. No siree. Instead, we're going to do something that they'll suspect even less than a sky tank. Let me just spawn it in real quick. Yes, there it is. No one will leave if they'll suspect even less a sky helicopter. I think this person's about to get squashed. Oh, dang it. Person is so calm for somebody who nearly got squashed by a attack helicopter. Okay, so let's get set up here. Front to back. I always mix up the direction. They're about the same. And then, let's see. Okay, we'll get these little wings here. I don't know how many balloons we're going to need for this, so I guess we'll start with 3 on the wings, and then 2 boosters, and see what happens. Okay, so we need something in the front to kind of stabilize. That's what I suspected, but I didn't want to put too many balloons on because I don't want to get too much lift. Okay, so we can go up, now to forwards. Oh dear, I think those boosters are pointing in the wrong direction. But yes, I think they point in the direction that you're facing when you activate them, so if you turn afterwards, they're going to continue boosting in that direction. That's kind of what I've deduced. Yeah, you could probably do without the back one, actually. Because I guess all the mass would be up front on a helicopter, and the tail is not very much, so we'll leave that for next time. But yes, the propellers are not even turning, which indicates we haven't even, put the key into the ignition yet. So, how eco-friendly of us, We're flying a helicopter, we're not even using fuel. There's no real way to aim either. That's okay. I don't know, let's see if we can make it down the cliff to this little settlement down here. Uh-oh. Things are... Okay, there we go. So there's no real steering here, is there? I think there's a configuration where you can get the balloons to move in the direction that you're looking. Now that would be helpful. Just for a little bit of like more refined control. That's okay. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to turn so well, but we'll say if we make it to the beach, we'll call it a win. Thrusting was probably not a smart choice there, but I think we have to destroy this car. That'll be pretty easy to do. We have no indicators where we're actually aiming, but that's okay. Yes, nobody expects the sky helicopter. Here we go, nice and gently. Look at that, didn't even have to turn it on and we made it quite a distance. What are we doing again? Okay, now let's actually turn it on and burn some fuel and take out wherever that car went. Where did it go? I don't see them on the map anymore, so maybe they got away. Yeah, I think they got away. That's okay. We'll pretend it's this white car here. There we go, successfully taken out. I'm pretty sure I missed all of those shots, but you can't prove anything. Okay, so let's take a break from that and just have some fun with our little helicopter here. What kind of trouble can we get ourselves into, huh? Well, there's that little telephone pole over there, so we'll land the helicopter up there. On top of that, a little electrical cable. Yeah, because that's a super convenient and safe spot to land a helicopter. What do you guys think? Yeah, there we go. And now we leave it. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, there are a bunch of sports cars here. Yes. I think they have a bomb attached to them too. Yeah, I think this is like a speed situation or something like that. Where they detonate after 30 seconds or something? Whoops, did not mean to put that into the water, but I guess we accidentally saved the day, huh? Okay, 2 people on foot. Whoops, I accidentally killed myself. That was not intended. That's okay, that means that we'll just head up here and we'll see if we can snipe these guys. Can we even see anybody? Oh, we can. Let's see if we can get a headshot. I don't think there's a headshot, but it's pretty close. Nice and clean. Oh, come on. Gonna make it difficult, huh? Ah, dang it. I got a little bit carried away or a little bit impatient there. That's okay. Oh well. Let's get the explodey car again. I don't remember what makes them explode. I think it's... Oh no, I don't want to go in the water again. Okay, so I think it's not based on speed, but time. Oh well. That's okay. We'll just, is it accelerating? Or am I just, like, hallucinating things? No, I think it's not changing or anything. Wow, everybody's such a bad driver on the road today. Ugh. Hey, still objectively better than how I drive. Get off the road. Whoops. Well, whoops. Did not mean to snipe that guy at point blank, but here we are. We have here. Okay, well, there we go. We'll help a little bit, but, now you, I love how this person died. Sometimes they, funny death poses, but we'll leave this for the helicopter to clean up. Okay, so that was a fun little adventure. Okay, so 2 things we can mess with. So we'll let everybody in the chat pick. Should we go mess with the wind tunnel or the elevator that we can use like a hydraulic press and squash things? Let's see. Thread the needle. Oh yeah, definitely made that. Technically I did. I passed through it. But if anybody has a preference or not, it was flying here, I guess. I don't remember what's in here. Whee! Okay, what are we closer to actually? We'll go based on that, I guess. So anybody has any objections? Yeah, so here's the squishy thing, and I think the wind tunnel is here. Yes. Okay, so we'll go squash some things and then we'll go, I don't know, do some other things. Okay, so we'll do a test squash first, just to kind of show off how things work, and then we'll see if we can kind of break the elevator with some very heavy-duty objects. But yes, the way this works, you push the button and then that goes up, and then we find some vehicles. I think there's a parking lot here somewhere. You all have car insurance, right? Motorcycles, those aren't very exciting. Come on, let's at least do like a... Okay, it's just our coworker's vehicle. You know, you do have those days, you know? You just want to take your coworkers are really just getting on your nerves, so you just really want to take their car and put it underneath a giant hydraulic press. Rico's having one of those days today, so that's what's going on here. Pretty sure those cars just regenerated, so I'm not going to complain. We'll take the yellow one as well. Okay, we'll squash 2 as a start. Now we don't want to damage the car yet, scratch it or anything. Okay, now we just need to make it up. Well, luckily there's a second elevator right here. We could fly up there or something like that, but I would probably crash into the walls a few times and embarrass myself, so